Robert Smalls was a remarkable figure in American history, whose life and accomplishments exemplify courage, resilience, and leadership during a transformative period in the United States. Born into slavery, Smalls rose to become a Civil War hero, a skilled politician, and a steadfast advocate for African American rights. His story is not only an inspiring tale of personal triumph, but also a testament to the broader struggles and achievements of African Americans in the 19th century. Robert Smalls was born on April 5, 1839, in Beaufort, South Carolina, into the harsh realities of slavery. His mother, Lydia Polite, worked as a house slave, and Robert grew up in close proximity to the entrenched inequalities of the South. As a child, Smalls was hired out to various jobs in Charleston, where he gained first-hand experience of the bustling harbor economy. These formative years would later prove critical in shaping his destiny. The turning point in Smalls' life came during the American Civil War. In May of 1862, while serving as a crew member on the Confederate transport ship the CSS Planter, Smalls orchestrated a daring escape to freedom. He and several other enslaved crew members took control of the vessel, while its white officers were ashore. Disguising himself in the captain's uniform, Smalls navigated the ship past Confederate checkpoints in Charleston Harbor and delivered it to the Union Navy. Along with the ship, Smalls provided valuable intelligence about Confederate fortifications and troop positions, making his act both a personal triumph and a strategic victory for the Union. This extraordinary act of bravery brought Smalls national acclaim and marked the beginning of his public service career. After his escape, he continued to serve the Union cause, piloting ships and participating in several military campaigns. His knowledge of the South Carolina coast and waterways made him an invaluable asset to the Union Navy. Smalls' contributions were not limited to his wartime service. After the Civil War, Smalls returned to Beaufort, where he purchased the home in which he had been enslaved. His return to his hometown marked the beginning of his involvement in politics and community leadership. Recognizing the need for African Americans to have a voice in the reconstruction of the South, Smalls entered public service. In 1868, he participated in the South Carolina Constitutional Convention, helping to draft a document that expanded civil rights and voting rights for African Americans. Smalls' political career flourished during the Reconstruction era. He was elected to the South Carolina House of Representatives and later to the state Senate, where he championed education, civil rights, and economic opportunities for African Americans. In 1874, Smalls was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, becoming one of the first African Americans to serve in Congress. During his 5 terms, he worked tirelessly to promote racial equality and ensure the fair treatment of his constituents. One of Smalls' notable achievements in Congress was his advocacy for public education. He believed that education was the cornerstone of progress and worked to secure funding for schools in the South. Smalls also fought against the disenfranchisement of African Americans, standing up to discriminatory practices and laws that sought to undermine the gains of Reconstruction. Despite facing intense opposition and racial hostility, he remained steadfast in his commitment to justice and equality. The end of Reconstruction in 1877 marked a difficult period for Smalls and other African American leaders. The rise of Jim Crow laws and the resurgence of white supremacy curtailed many of the advancements achieved during Reconstruction. Despite these setbacks, Smalls continued to advocate for African American rights and remained active in politics and community affairs until his death. Robert Smalls' legacy extends far beyond his individual accomplishments. His life embodies the resilience and determination of a people striving for freedom and equality in the face of systematic oppression. His daring escape aboard the Planter demonstrated the ingenuity and courage of enslaved individuals. while his political career underscored the importance of representation and advocacy in shaping a more equitable society. Smalls' story also serves as a reminder of the transformative power of education, civic engagement, and leadership. His efforts to expand educational opportunities and challenge discriminatory practices laid the groundwork for future generations of African American leaders. Robert Smalls was a pioneering figure whose life bridged the divide between slavery and freedom, war and peace, and oppression and equality. His journey from enslaved laborer to Civil War hero and respected statesman is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring fight for justice. Smalls' legacy continues to inspire and remind us of the importance of courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to the principles of freedom and equality.